One.
What's up, Kate? What's up, man? It's KJ, and I'm back with part 3. So I'm literally recording this right after part 2. So I'm probably gonna post all 3 parts, and it might take me maybe about 3 or 4 hours to post all 3 of them. Like the first one's gonna be part 1 and everything, but it's gonna take me a little bit of time because I'm gonna have to sort through all the videos and shit. Because I recorded a lot of videos on this. I talk too much, man. I gotta stop talking and just watch the video. But let's continue on with the last top 5 people. I don't know who's gonna be. I'm probably gonna guess that LSK gonna be in there. Him, Soul, and who else would be on that list? Probably just those people I just thought of right there. I just know they're gonna be on that list. Just saying, on that top 5 spot. We'll see. No.
Let's talk top 5. This is where it gets real interesting. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the notorious YG West. Now, YG West, 3-time SneakerCon champ, just like his brother, he is a hustler. He will give his all every single possession. Now, I don't want to come off condescending, and I'm not. Just allow me to help you guys for a quick second. Despite YG scoring 20, 25, or even 31 game, the reason he still comes in at number 5 is because of how those points are accumulated. If you actually play with YG or just look at some of the footage that's out there, you'll see that when he scores, he's either coming off 1 screen, 2 screens, or sometimes even 3. And there's,
you know, I would say right now, one thing I hate playing with other people on 5v5 is screens. Mind you, I know how to get around the person from a screen because I can see you coming. Because it's so obvious when you pull a screen because the dude's like this. Like he's standing up straight. But like, it's not that hard because you can just go around him. But then the person will already be at the post and you're going to have to go back. So I can see why screens are so effective because literally it blocks you from getting to your guy. Mind you, it makes it different because you only have 2 players you only have him and another person to pass it to, but he's being covered. So setting a screen, that means you must get that ball for yourself. Now you must score. You can't pass it if you set a screen. Seriously, you cannot pass it if you set a screen. You have to score at that point because the screen basically just said, "Here, score." Literally, it's a gateway to say, "Go, hurry up and score, man. Shoot the ball and score on me, man."
Nothing wrong with that. What you guys have to understand though is when we're playing with YouTubers, these guys, they're YouTube. They create content. They don't know how to switch. They don't know how to hedge and recover. That's not in their repertoire. They don't have to know that. But when you have somebody like YG who sees that and takes advantage, which again, I can't blame him for that, but as a viewer, and especially somebody who is going to judge and rank these players, you have to know the difference. It's imperative that you know the difference. Because on the flip side, when you actually play against people who every position is filled with somebody who can defend, who has defensive IQ, and a big man switches on you, who can actually slide his feet, and now you need some sauce to get by and create your own shot, those freebies are no longer there for YG. There's just no sauce in his bag. He went through the drive-thru and they forgot to give him barbecue. Checking the bag, there's no ranch. You know what I'm saying? Like, no hate, but you know what I'm saying? YouTube game, yeah, all fine and all day. Again.
So basically what you're saying is he's more substance than style, basically, which is not bad at all. I'd rather go for substance than style. But you need style to get through some tough competitors, okay? And plus, always makes you look good, but still, that's besides the point. But I'd rather take substance over style. But this dude is basically saying he has more substance than he does have style, which that's fine. If you're still good from substance, then you're good. Like I don't have that much style, but I have a little bit of style. I put a little bit of sauce in my dribble from time to time. But to be honest with you, I only know basic stuff. I don't know I know to do under the leg. I don't know how to do under the leg 2 times. I don't know how to do the repeated dribble on that. Like I can't do all that. But I can do the basic stuff, okay? Nothing serious, but I can add some sauce. I can't add a lot, but I can add some sauce to my shots, okay? Ain't nothing serious.
Don't get it twisted again, because like even if you're open, you gotta hit the open shot.
Yeah,
YG's knocking them down. He's no slouch. Those games are so far from realistic that you just can't weigh in the same. If I saw YG score 12 points, all off open shots, and I saw another guard score half as much, but he created each and every one of his shots. Guess who I'm taking on the road with me?
The guy who created his own
Guess
shots.
who I'm taking to the Drew League? A nigga that can create his own shot. Where there's no slouches. Nobody to really take advantage of. Unless you're really that just good. See what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta realize, it's not all about stats. I know you guys see the points from the SneakerCon games, but again, we are talking.
Yeah, okay, stats only define the player by what he can do, basically. It doesn't show what he's capable of. It doesn't show how real good he is, because you can't really film or measure that. You can't measure the mental state of anybody. You just can't. Like, you can't measure how people do these amazing things and then they can't do it again, because it's just a mental state. It's basically just like a mental experience and a mental state. You can't measure that. You can't record or measure that. It just happens, okay? Like, when players when bad players somehow do some amazing play that they probably could never do on a daily, repeatedly, and they do it, they will be baffled themselves. They'll be like, how the f did I just do that? Like, think about it. How did I just do that? That's basically what he means right there. Like when it's a mental state. It's not, yeah, I forgot. I just lost my train of thought, but we'll continue, man.
Okay, this is YouTube. You just gotta see past that type of stuff sometimes. Number 4.
There else YouTube was talking about.
I haven't seen too many videos, but from what I have seen, he hoops.
Bro, this dude, legit, for a YouTuber, he's the most mobile shooter. Like, he's the most moving layup shooter I've ever seen. Besides the NBA, I'm talking about YouTubers, not NBA, but YouTubers. He's probably like one of the best YouTubers at acrobating a shot. Literally, he don't create open shots. He just makes it while he's getting blocked. Like, he knows how to stop. He knows how to get over people, how to outmaneuver somebody while he's making a shot or taking the shot. Basically, like, that's a good skill to have, because if you are able to outmaneuver somebody in midair and make the shot, that's a good skill to have, because most people don't have that. They only have a basic layup package, or they might have a few acrobatic skills here and there, but it's a circular motion which can be blocked pretty simply. I mean, if you know what you're doing, though, that is.
And that's really all that needs to be said. The only difference between Hoopin' Life and YG is the fact that Hoopin' Life can create his own shots. And that's very important when we're talking about a 5-on-5 situation where everybody on the court is going to be able to play defense on an individual basis and a team basis. So where Hoopin' Life is going to prosper is he gets past
like what I mean? He's able to move.
Big man comes up in the middle.
He moves so gracefully in midair. It's ridiculous.
Hoopin' Life has that in his repertoire. Boom, drive past defender.
Yep.
Again, big comes up the block, body, finish. I've seen Hoopin' Life do it. It's not just coming off a screen, open shot, boom.
Yeah.
Which that's fine too. You need that. But who has more than that? These guys I'm naming now. Number 3, Jay motherfucking Jones. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and brag about my brother because it would seem biased, but anybody.
Hold up. Didn't he say he was gonna put this man on the list? Did he not say that? I'm pretty sure I heard on part 1 he was not gonna put this man on the video. He said he was not gonna put this man on his list. Okay, I'm not saying he's biased for doing it, but I'm just saying he didn't live up to, he didn't say his word, okay? Because he said he wasn't gonna put him on the list. Or I must have misheard that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back to the video and see that. I'm probably gonna do a reaction to myself and be like, yup, he did say that. And then post that too, because literally I had to post my overview. Because literally I'm gonna judge myself. I'm gonna do it a few days after. No, maybe like a month after I posted that video. I'll be like, and I'll review myself and see how good how a reactor I am. Because honestly, I'm mostly talking. I'm having a conversation with the camera, so it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna continue this, man.
Who I've named on this list so far, who wants to check up for real, I got 5 racks on Jay. Cash, PayPal, whatever. Serious inquiries only. Coming in at number 2, LSK. Now, I want to start off by saying I'm not one of those guys. Height in the most effective way possible down in the post, then what's the point of even arguing that point? And that's not a knock to LSK. That's a knock to whoever I heard put LSK at number 1 because he's 6'10" and he'll be able to bully anybody he plays based off his height.
Though
LSK doesn't post up though. He will.
He doesn't. First of all, people gotta realize that size, it matters, but not to what people think. Like, people think because you're almost 7 feet tall, you can do this, and that, but you can't. Like, Chris London can't post. He's not a post scorer. That's not in his nature. He cannot post score. He does not post score. Most of the time, you see him shoot. And then when he does go to the post, he's not too physical with it. He ain't pushing people out the way. He's basically just moving them forward. He's not fully bodying people. So, yeah. He's not a post scorer, but when he does use the post, he does some moves here and there. So, like, yeah.
I'll tell you he's not going to post, because I don't know if you guys pay attention, but he said multiple times that he has some type of head injury, that if it gets too physical, the health consequences can be severe. I don't know his exact situation, but he has a reason for not getting physical. And in saying that, the height thing, it's like I said, it's going to help, but not by that much. Not if all you're gonna do is shoot. Yes, if you let LSK shoot, he will burn that bitch. Don't let him shoot. But yeah, I honestly, I don't want to stay on this too long because I don't want to speak negatively about LSK. I will say, and let me preface this because I know anything I say that's not overly optimistic is gonna Trey's taking shots at LSK. It's not the case. It will never be the case. So let me preface this statement I'm about to make with a couple of points. LSK, great person, good ball player. I would consider a good friend of mine. The conversations we've had, they're great. He's one of the few YouTubers who can actually articulate themselves, which is really weird. There's a lot of YouTubers who can't properly articulate themselves. LSK, probably the baddest bitch on YouTube. LSK, I ain't been looking.
Mind you, probably. That she bad as fuck though. She is. I heard she's foreign though. But that don't mean nothing really. If you bad as fuck, it don't matter. As long as you can speak some English, you good. What the fuck am I doing? What am I on about? Okay, I'm turning English now. But anyway, yo, that's crazy to me. All right, I'm gonna continue, man.
But let's be real. Kudos. LSK has some of the most premium brand. He's getting to the bag. I could go on for days, but if we're talking about on court, from what I've seen with my own 2 eyes, you can tell LSK, he's 6'10", but he was one of those guys who was...
See what I mean? My actions are real life. I don't cut nothing out, bro. The only thing I do is add video upon another video. I might cut out the ending, but that's it. I don't only cut down like the when I stop recording button. That's it.
You can tell LSK, he's 6'10", but he was one of those guys who was really tall, who seems like he didn't want to play basketball, but he was forced to. I haven't talked to him about it, but I can see that. I think any experienced ball player can see that. It's not in him like that. Does that mean he's not good? No, it doesn't. He can still beat everybody I've named so far. He's gifted. He has a height that only 0.5% of the whole earth has. But the difference between number 2 and number 1. The number 1 spot is reserved for somebody who can like go. And when I say go, I'm no longer talking about what you've seen necessarily. You can't see this because there's no footage. We're talking YouTubers. In my mind, I'm thinking about who will survive in a real game, a real competitive game. Who will survive? There's an answer for LSK. There's not an answer for the number 1 spot. The number 1 spot, if they're having a good day, wrap it up. Just wrap it up. They're more in the competition with themselves than they are their actual opponent. So without further ado, the number 1 spot goes to Soul Illuminati. 10,000 hours. B-Dot. And myself. Now, whoa. Chaos, I know. Look. You have to realize that there's this list is tricky because there is nothing we can use to distinguish this tier. There is nothing. Even if all 4 of these individuals play one-on-one. Let's say Soul Illuminati beats all of us. Still don't care. Let's say B Dot beats all of us.
Don't care.
One-on-one. Still don't care. Because when you get to this level, one-on-one does not define how great you are in the game of basketball. That is irrelevant. The game of basketball is so much bigger. I guarantee you, if us four played one-on-one all day, there's not one definite person that would win every time. That's how close it is. Soul is gonna win some games. Devin Williams is gonna win some games. B-Dot, I'm gonna win some games. Every person in this tier, this #1 spot, has their strengths. So Illuminati, he's 6'6", and like I said, like I get why you guys hate on the guy. I don't know him personally, but like I keep preaching, it doesn't take much to see if a nigga can hoop or not. It takes a couple of dribbles. I can see the way your body stretches out when you do a layup. It's easy. I didn't even need the IRL footage that he put on his channel. I remember seeing a low quality video, and I just saw.
I do. I just gotta evaluate. I gotta confirm.
It was easy.
You can't.
I knew like, right then that he was better.
You can't just go off one video. You gotta evaluate.
Again, these are my niggas, but LSK, I knew it. I know people may not like his personality. I'm not here to judge that. I'm being objective about his basketball skill set. I haven't seen much, but like I said,
you can automatically tell he can hoop.
That's a great size. He looks like he can shoot. B-Dot, I play with B-Dot. B-Dot can really go. If you want me to be honest, if we all four play right now, B-Dot may be the most productive in a 5-on-5 situation amongst all of us. He might edge out all of us right now. But that's because, and again, back to being a basketball YouTuber, B-Dot has more time to invest in basketball. Okay. He's still playing full court games very consistently. He doesn't make long form content, which when I say long form, just in regards.
So technically speaking, he's a semi-pro basketball player. That's what you're telling me right there. So, I mean, you did not say that you could not add him to the list. I'm just saying that if he has more time to invest, basically. So technically speaking, his footage is recorded, but like it's edited and chopped, but then it's put in. Like it's not like what YouTubers do. You know how as YouTubers we make multiple videos out of just one long strip of videos. I'm not doing that right now. Because I'm really recording each thing separately. Is that there's gonna be some pauses and cuts from here and there because I gotta put all the videos together because for some reason I just like stopping at 10 minutes. I put a timer for 10 minutes each video. I can't change it. So once I don't know, I'll figure out how to fix that. But let's continue this video, man, before I run out of time again.
Of social media. He mainly makes Instagram videos. He does have an active YouTube channel, but most of his YouTube content is an extension of his Instagram material. So there's not much time invested in his content, which he has more time to dedicate to basketball. What I'm getting at is the common denominator is everybody in that #1 spot. Their potential is high. Really high. If every one of these four guys was to dedicate 4 hours a day to getting better at the game of basketball, I'm not saying we got league ready guys, but
fucking ass, bro. Damn. Bro, when I start monetizing my stuff, I ain't gonna have this many. I might have a lot of ads, but I'm just saying I won't be. I'll have the.
I'm not saying we got league ready guys, but there's a clear separation from these guys and the rest of the list. Devin Williams, I don't want to forget about him. This guy,
this dude,
trust me, I've trained with him a couple times. Bro, he can go. Only thing holding him back, which I had this problem too. The knees. Bro, take care of yourself, man. It's a lot of talented people.
Always the knees, man.
That injury will just take out. But I would love to see a healthy Devin Williams. That's scary. That's a scary sight. And I'm not gonna sit here and say nothing about myself. Plenty of other people are talking. Let them talk. All I ask is just recognize your sources. So with that being said, allow me to conclude this list by saying that your position on this list does not reflect how I feel about you personally. It does not reflect how I feel about you as a person or even as a YouTuber. I could actually give less than a fuck about your basketball skills. Y'all know what I fuck with, man. And matter of fact, y'all let me know when y'all formulate a list of the best basketball YouTubers, but actually factor in the YouTube part. And that doesn't mean factor in how many subs a channel has. That means factor in who can actually create content. Now, that's a list I would actually be interested in. And honestly, that's really, if we're talking about basketball YouTubers, that's the only list that matters. Because if you think about it, you really don't know where everyone would be if everybody dedicated 5 hours out of their day to basketball. We split the same 24 hours in our day, right? YouTubers are built on versatility. Say what you want. I always got girls telling me, you know, make your little videos. They add the little in front. Oh, he's a little YouTuber. Say what the
one
would be if everybody dedicated 5 hours out of their day to basketball.
I'm gonna repeat it like
the same 24 hours in our day, right? YouTubers are built on versatility. Say what you want. I always got girls telling me, you know, make your little videos. They add the little in front. Oh, he's a little YouTuber. Say what the you want. YouTubers are self-made niggas. Yes. That's just what it is. Most of us had to come up by being a one-man army. You had to have the vision. You had to be able to record your own content and edit your own content. You had to prosper. So yeah, basketball YouTubers with more of an emphasis on the YouTube, the content creation. Who can tell a story? Who can edit their own material? Who can use Final Cut at a high level? Who can use Photoshop? What do your Adobe After Effects skills look like? What camera do you use? Why do you use the camera and mic setup that you use? What do your angles look like? Then we have a real discussion, because honestly, a lot of niggas aren't meeting the criteria. Off top, I honestly don't know who I would put on that list besides myself, and that's not to toot my own horn, and Young Buckets. If y'all don't know Young Buckets, he's Homer Simpson's brother. He's in front of the camera sometimes, but I do know he handles the editing. And that guy knows how to tell a story through film. He's nice with the camera. He's nice with the editing, and he can hoop. And I'm not saying all these other guys can't edit. I am talking higher level though. I'm not talking about dragging the clip from the desktop and adding text here and there. But let me shut the f up. This happens when I'm quiet for so long about a certain situation. It just kind of builds up. But yeah, what do I know? But for real though, somebody make that list. The real best basketball YouTuber list. Weigh in both sides. How skilled are you in both areas? Again, let me throw it out there just because I know it's gonna rub some people the wrong way. Just because, let's say, I put you at number 9 doesn't mean I think number 3 is better than you as a basketball YouTuber in the correct sense. I've said this in previous videos. If you are a full-time YouTuber and you can dribble the rock, salute. If you are a full-time YouTuber and you can do a layup, you are blessed in my eyes. Seriously, I know what it feels like to film for 4 hours and edit for 6, 5 days out of the week and go hoop on Saturday. You know, it doesn't feel good. So salute to everyone on the list, everyone not on the list, salute to everyone. Salute to everyone maintaining a healthy balance between creating content, doing what you love to do, and at the same time, maintaining your health. That balance is very important, especially nowadays where the viewers just expect so much from an independent producer. These YouTubers don't have a team behind them. This is not TV, but yet you still try to please your viewers, which is commendable. I salute that. I'm gonna shut the f up. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, man. That was the reaction of top 25 basketball YouTubers. I probably recorded maybe about 10 videos of this, so I'm gonna be stuck editing an hour and 40 minutes worth of video. I'm gonna have to chop that into 3. Then I'm about to have to combine all the videos I recorded, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing some editing. So yeah, okay, guys, listen to me carefully. I don't have the best editor in the world. I don't have like all this fancy stuff that YouTubers that have more subscribers than me have. Mind you, I don't have those resources right now. But when I get bigger and better, I'm gonna have those resources. I just don't have them right now because it just started, and all I really got was a camera with it. I got a camera with a computer with a camera on it. I'm basically using the default camera. Okay, the default camera, which is okay, but like it's not the same when you have a camera and then you have a recording of what you did and you put it together and it makes it look nice. Like I don't have that on me. I use a screencaster and a camera on the side automatically. So yeah, eventually I'll be able to do that. But yeah, I'm just explaining myself right now. I'm probably rambling on, but I'm gonna just stop. But anyway, that was the top 25 basketball YouTubers. If you agree with that list, comment down below. And man, and let's try to go for. Can we go for like 5 likes again? Like just five likes again. Just 5 likes for each video that you watch. Probably speaking, I probably didn't properly exit out, like, was it outro like on my other videos as I'm doing this one, but that's because I told you editing is gonna kill me. So if you don't see a proper intro in each video, I'll try to do better next time. But other than that, hopefully you won't have to react to more parts of videos. Honestly, because if you did this, if you combine all of this, this would be maybe 50 minutes long, and no one's gonna sit 50 minutes long watch this man talk about basketball. So I'm gonna post these videos as soon as I can, and whatever you do, please hit that subscribe button. Please like and share with friends. Tell everybody that you know. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm sorry. Don't tell everybody you know. Tell people that you want to know about this. Okay, I know most of my subscribers will be like, nah, I don't want to tell most people. But just tell people. Okay, the more people we have, the better the channel will end up being at the end of the day. So whatever we do, we could just start to build the Savage Army. How about that? That's what I'm gonna call my subscribers, the Savage Army. I know that's taken already, but whatever. I'm gonna just call it the Savage Army. You can join us. Literally, let's just try to grow the Savage Army. How about that? Can we do that? Anyway, man. Peace, man. Oh my god, bro. I'm so. I don't know what the word is. It's not corny, but it's like bad. I don't know what's wrong with me.